He said, "Come to the edge." They said, "We'll fall." He said, "Come to the edge." They said, "It's too high." He said, "Come to the edge." They came, he pushed, and they flew. There's so much talk that goes on about leadership. There are so many books that have been written on this topic, and yet it's so hard to find a really worthy leader. And I use that word very carefully. Worthy is the word I want to use because capable is not something that really defines a leader well, simply because there are a lot of people who call themselves leaders simply because they are able to herd large groups of people to achieve what is perceived as a common objective, but is really their objective. A true leader, I think, is someone who helps people achieve their objectives in a way that they wouldn't otherwise have thought possible. I was listening to a talk by Simon Sinek, who I consider to be one of the top leadership gurus in the world for many reasons. And Sinek mentioned um, a an experience that he'd had when he was at a premier hotel, and he met a barista who he asked about what he liked about his job there, and the barista was quick to respond saying that he loved his job simply because all the managers and the top brass there would stop by inquiring about his well-being and offering to help if there was anything they could do to make his life easier. And the same barista, I believe his name was Noah, worked at another hotel where all the managers would simply try to find faults in him and, well, not really help him anyway, but try and berate him. And in this other hotel, the same barista not only didn't want to do very well, but just stayed um, under the radar and tried to get through the day without making himself seen or heard too much. So it's the same person. How they respond to different situations, essentially different leaderships, tells you whether the leadership is really conducive to their growth or detrimental. And good leaders simply are like gardeners who nurture plants in a garden, and they will have to do a few harsh things like trimming off, branches that are going in disarray, but they also put in a lot of love and nurture the plant so that it grows to its full potential and sometimes beyond its earlier known potential. And finding a great leader is, I think it starts with yourself. How you treat yourself first probably will help you become a good leader for groups around you. Think about it and share it if you like it. I'll see you in the next one.